Listen, the guy's a big puncher. You can see he's very big and strong and very well built.
That's it, Slim. Very impressed. Shoulder round, good effort. You're making him miss a lot as well.
I like what he's done with himself. He's changed his stars. He's gone from nothing to having everything to be the heavyweight champion of the world. So I've got to respect that. Respect him having provided for his family like that. And as he's evolved over the years.
Quick cuts of heavyweight champions like Joseph Parker and Alexander Usyk looking directly at the camera, their expressions grave. This sentiment is echoed in the sober assessments of his peers. Other elite heavyweights acknowledge a brutal reality. If Joshua lands cleanly, the night is over. It's a simple, non-negotiable equation. They speak not with hype, but with the resigned respect of men who understand the physics of a perfectly thrown heavyweight punch.
What did I think of him?
Yeah.
Well, he keeps getting off the floor with thunderous punches and winning.
Furthermore, the tactical advice from a master boxer like Usyk is particularly telling prey for anyone standing across from this version of Joshua. It's a chilling endorsement of imminent danger. Sometimes, the most terrifying statements in boxing aren't made on fight night. They're whispered in the grim, private laboratories of sparring camps. Right now, a chorus of stunned voices from across the sport is sending one clear, alarming message. Anthony Joshua has been rebuilt into something destructive.
His style worked really well, because he was the guy that should have boxed in the first place. But apart from that, he should just go out there and just smash these guys, like kind of thing. You should box a bit, just go out there, just let bombs go. Because I can tell you now, the shots that he throws, nobody throws. You know, he really throws some menacing, vicious shots, and he should just do that. Not really, you know, like box too much and do all that sweet science. So he should do that against kind of, you know, Andy Ruiz type, you know, like brawlers type of thing. But other than that, he just go out there and just really just take people's head off, really. And I think now with, you know, his newfound kind of team and everything, I think they've just really told him, listen, that's what you are, that's who you are, and you got to do. And it's good to also be able to box. But, you know, your style is just to go out there and take people out behind the jab and, you know, with combinations and you know, whatever. But don't go out there just trying to, you know, like, be Muhammad Ali on you.
And if he lands on you, you're done. You're out. And I picked the...
We're not just talking about a former champion in shape. We're hearing reports of a focused force, leaving seasoned professionals shocked and bruised behind closed doors. This isn't preparation, it's a declaration. Listen to the descriptions from those who've seen it firsthand. They speak of a man operating on a frightening level, where every shot carries concussive, fight-ending intent. The power has always been there, but now it's married to a cold, precise focus.
Shockingly terrible. Yeah, shockingly, yeah. Down. Very much down. Can't shake it. Can't shake it.
He looks intense, focused, locked in. He's obviously very, very tall. Looking up, my tallest opponent. My eyes are at his, you know, chest.
It's business, more money. Only this.
So we need to pray for Jake Paul.
Yes. I will pray Jake Paul because I want fight with Jake Paul and.
You know, don't count him out. You know, I think that's a very dangerous fight for Jake Paul. But at the end of the day, you know, we could have a big upset. You know, but.
Sparring partners and rivals alike describe an athlete who has shed complexity, returning to a foundational truth. He is at his most devastating when he simplifies, when he lets his vicious fundamentals do the talking. The instruction is stark. Don't try to be an artist, be an executioner. The physical and experiential mismatch becomes almost absurd under scrutiny. Facing Joshua means confronting an Olympic-sculpted athlete, a perfect storm of size, technique, and refined power.
To predict it, all I would say is Joshua is on a real high.
I think he's got absolutely no chance. I think he's going to get smashed to pieces.
I don't think Anthony Joshua would take Jake Paul lightly, any way, shape or form, and it'd be so easy to hit. You're talking about a trained athlete.
You believe he's better than what people think he is?
He is better than people think he is, but doesn't mean you can take on the former unified heavyweight champion of the world. I know some white collar fighters who are really good, but you ain't getting in with me, and I'm 42. I'll take your whiskers off you.
Experience difference. Anthony Joshua's a former heavyweight champion who's knocked out heavyweight champions.
Has he ever tried like Ozempic or Manjaro?
This is a guy who is already perfect.
Okay.
He's perfect.
Okay.
He's like, if you could sculpt like a perfect gladiator human being, it's Anthony Joshua.
Wow.
Yeah.
Promoters and analysts are blunt. There is no viable path for an inexperienced opponent. The gap isn't just about skill. It's a canyon of lived championship rounds, of recovering from adversity, and of knowing how to dismantle a man both physically and psychologically. This is the domain of a seasoned champion, a language a newcomer simply doesn't speak.
Last fight, it's great. Because Anthony is Olympic champion, Francis Ngannou, it's second fight for boxing. Listen.
Joshua is bigger than Jake Paul in our world. So there'll be more of a judgment on Anthony Joshua than there will be on Jake Paul, because Anthony Joshua is expected to get this boy blasted out there.
AJ should win whenever he wants to win, but will he want to win early? Will he want to get some rounds in, being inactive for 14 months to prepare him for 2026?
So, what are we truly witnessing? This is the reforging of a weapon. The noise and spectacle of a crossover event cannot mask the fundamental truth playing out in those quiet gyms. Anthony Joshua isn't just training for a fight. He's demonstrating a reaffirmation of core identity. He is returning to the elemental power that made him a champion.
All the positives of Anthony Joshua, he has loads of positives. His punching power, his physicality, his experience at this level.
I'm surprised at that, because you just wouldn't put Jake Paul in the same ring as Anthony Joshua, surely. But if it's for real, then it's for real. May the best man win. And I know, come on, gosh, this is like, the world has changed.
And when a man with that pedigree rediscovers his most destructive self, with the cold intent he's currently showing, it creates only one outcome in the ring: a very short night and a very long memory for anyone daring to stand in front of him. The statement is being written now. Soon, it will be delivered.